Hey everyone, it's Matt, ESC United, your favorite Eurovision channel. Both semifinals are in the can. We have all 25 finalists for the grand final, and the EBU has finally revealed the running order for the grand final, and it is now what? Almost 2:30 in the morning Central European time. I get to look at the running order for the first time right here, right now with y'all. So let's take a look together, shall we? So, Czech Republic is opening the final, and we did say, I said earlier on the live stream that it should be or would be probably either Czech Republic or Romania. As it turns out, it was Czech Republic. Oh, interestingly enough, Romania is number 2. I had a feeling they're not going to put another ballad there because they like to have a few more upbeat songs in the beginning to get the mood going, and that is exactly what happened. I'm sure Romanians are not too thrilled with that. In case you didn't know, no song ever has won the contest out of slot number 2. Who else? Portugal. Okay, the first slower song of the evening. Portugal, not the most ideal setup either, but if a song is good, it'll do well. Finland, number 4. They're putting all the upbeat songs like pretty early on there. Switzerland, number 5. France, number 6. So that is, yeah, I guess somewhat expected. I guess they need to spread it out a little. Norway, number 7. A lot of people thought this would open the show, but I knew from the get-go that would not be a thing. They're not going to put the wolf something so jarring right there in the beginning. Just wasn't going to happen. So number 7 for Norway. Armenia will be number 8. They closed their semi, and now they're, with first half, they can't do that again. Italy, number 9. We already knew that was going to happen because they were already predetermined a little while ago. And as we all thought, Spain, even though some fans were disappointed that Chanel drew first half, they got a decent running order, number 10. This is where certainly you have to be less worried about it because plenty of songs, or like recently have, not plenty, but some had one out of 10th position. The Netherlands, number 11. Ukraine, number 12. I figured that the Ukraine would get a good running order as well, and this is exactly what we're seeing here. Germany, number 13. I did predict that Germany would probably get a better running order this time. For multiple reasons. They got a couple of less ideal running orders in the past, so it made sense to put them right there. Now, it is not a big threat of a song, and therefore I guess, they weren't too worried about it anyway. But yeah, so there were some surprises there. I didn't think they would put Romania second. But yeah, the rest I can see kind of why it happened. Feel kind of bad for Finland too, because they were first in the semi and got another less than ideal running order. But hey, at least they're in the finals. A lot of other countries can't say the same. Moving on, 14, Lithuania. So basically the first song of the second half, followed by Azerbaijan, the first big ballad, then Belgium. Yeah, I can see that switching up a little. There are a good amount of ballads in the second half as well. Greece, number 17. I thought they're going to get a slightly higher number, but hey, again, we have lots and lots of winners coming out of slot 17. At this point, the running order doesn't mean as much, so we should be okay. Then 18, Iceland. 19, Moldova. Some people said that this may close this show, but once again, I thought that this one may be a little bit too much of a closer, and that didn't happen. Sweden at number 20, good running order for Cornelia right after the very uplifting and energetic Moldova. We're going to slow down a little bit. Interestingly enough, though, number 21 is Australia. So 2 big ballads back to back. That I didn't expect. But, it had to happen. United Kingdom, number 22. Sam Ryder, fantastic position. This is a fantastic position to be in 22. You can easily do really well from that position. And the rest the same thing. Poland, fantastic running order. The final true big ballad of the evening. I think Augment's going to do really, really well in the show. So that'll, I'm sure, impact some of the betting odds. Serbia, one of the fan favorites. 24, second to last song of the evening after going third in the semis. I think that is pretty darn good. And Estonia is closing. We also thought that this was going to happen. I knew that they couldn't put another big upbeat song at the end because there weren't many in the second half. I think we only had Moldova really, and then to a certain extent United Kingdom, so they needed those songs to switch up the whole just setup of the semi. So Estonia was the song that we thought would close, and that actually happened. So that is the running order, and I can't say I'm like super shocked by some. The biggest surprises to me, again, Romania second, I didn't see necessarily coming. I thought though there would be 2 upbeat songs back to back. Czech Republic opening makes sense. The rest, no, it's all, I can mostly see where they're coming from. Yeah. Now the biggest thing to me standing out here, Sweden and Australia going back to back, but maybe I'm overthinking that. That's the biggest surprise to me, if anything. But yeah, there is your running order. Just wanted to share that with you. How do you feel about this? You think this is a fair one? I'm sure if your favorite song had a early running order, you will not be happy, but otherwise you will be happy. Whatever it is, let me know. Do you see any problems, any concerns here? I personally think this is a pretty good setup, and they usually give some of the favorites a better slot in the first half. We're referring to Spain and Ukraine, right? They didn't get completely buried in the upper, the first half of the running order. So I think we're good. I think we're good here. But anyways, let me know below. Thank you for watching. I gotta go to bed. It's in the middle of the night here, and there's another long day ahead of us. Can't wait for the first dress rehearsal.